Greetings and harmonious salutations, and welcome back to the At World's End Challenge on Deity with the Mayans. Part 3 here. Last time, we actually got a fair amount done. We took back the city of Uxmal. It had rebelled thanks to our Dark Age. We took that back. We settled a new city. Lautaro finally made his move and attacked us through this mountain pass here, but we actually held it off and killed everyone that we can tell that he has at the moment. And we got some great trade deals. We're getting 53 gold per turn. Our faith is moving up. We didn't end up getting a religion. As you can see, there are two people who are about to get a great profit, and there already have been... Oh, wow. Oh, so there's actually only one of those people is going to get it. So yeah, we just, in this particular game, we were not able to do that. But other than that, we're having a pretty good game. We're trying to get hanging gardens here. We have a builder ready to chop that. And... yeah, let's get started. So we'll get the production going on this city first. Interesting. So we could do a library. We could do an encampment, commercial hub. Let's see if we have any decent places for a commercial hub here. This wouldn't actually be bad. It would add adjacency. But we could also leave this open. Yeah, you know what? We're going to actually leave this open here so we can get this completely surrounded by farms and plantations. So we're going to add another farm here. Do that. Add another farm here. Alright, excellent. And actually this already is a farm, so that's a little redundant, but just to remind us that we want to do this. And then we'll have, actually, so this will give us an additional 2 adjacency to this, so you'll see it's going to be a +6 once this is all done. We'll get that going. For now, though, the one thing we hadn't decided is where we want to put the government plaza. This could be a decent spot here. We may end up just sticking with that. So for now, just to keep our science going, because we are so far behind, as you can tell, let's just take a quick look and see where everyone is at here. So Mapuche actually is the leader, oddly enough. 17 technologies, 87 science per turn. We're back here at 11, so we're 6 behind. It's actually not as bad as I've seen in some of my games and in some other games online. It can get pretty ridiculous. So all things considered, not too bad, but I think we're going to quickly grab the library here. But we should put one of these districts down, at least, to get that production cost locked in. Is there a decent preserve anywhere here? This could improve a few tiles, but that's not really going to help us that much. We do have an encampment started already in this city. Walk up now. Once the Hanging Gardens is done, we're probably going to work on that. So we could do another one just to get even more great profit points going. We have to buy a tile, but we do have a lot of money. This could be a decent spot for an encampment here. Or do we want the commercial hub? We just don't want to ruin our farm setup here and the adjacency for our observatory, so that doesn't really leave us any good spots. Next to a river or next to a city center is really what you want. But it just doesn't really work in the city at the moment. So I think we'll do the library, and then we're going to get the encampment down just so we can get a district down. We will get a commercial hub down somewhere at some point, but we'll do the encampment. That way we can get tons of great general points going. We might be able to do something. Okay, so let's get this chopped here. This will give us 45 production towards Hanging Gardens, which gets us to about halfway done. So that's pretty good. 5 turns left. Now there's a pretty good chance this is going to get stolen from us. But we're making a go of it anyway, and if we do lose it, we'll have a decent amount of production left over that we can buffer into something else, so it's not too bad. We'll have this guy wait for now. Let's just get the turns going here. Okay, after all that, he's going to give us 19 gold. You know what? We can do better than that. So we'll actually move our troops up and see. He probably already has walls in most of his cities. If he doesn't, we may actually have the troops necessary to take some of his cities down. It's not super likely, but we can try. Now, do we go for the government plaza right away? We would want to chop out this tile first. So we got the granary down. How long would it take to get a builder? We probably want to get it. You know what? It may actually be worth it just to purchase a builder in this city with gold. How much would that cost us here? Oh, it's most of our gold. We really want to do that. We're making so much per turn, though. Is there anything else we could buy? We could buy a monument here and here, and we could buy a library outright, but it's not going to take us too long to build. I think we'll just go ahead and build that. Monuments are important, but again, our culture, it's not really a key focus for us this game, so getting the extra culture would be good, but it's not something we really need right now. I think I'm actually going to buy this builder. It's probably not the best use of gold, but it gets us 4 charges since we have Liang, and we don't have to stop working on the Hanging Gardens at all, which is nice. And then what we can do here is we want to put our observatory down. We didn't really find a good spot for an observatory, that's right. So we were thinking get the government plaza down in this city. Is that really what we want to do, though? It would probably be best in our capital. This is a tough call, honestly. Is there a decent commercial hub spot? We could put a harbor down in the city at some point. What do we want to do? Holy site, maybe? No. Because we want to get a farm here, plantation here. So we just don't have a ton of options right now. Is there any good spots for preserves? No. Man, there's just nothing really... nothing that's really going to help us right now. We could try working on a galley here. You know, let's get working on a horseman. Get a little bit more into our military. We'll do that for now. Let's start moving our troops up here. Oh man, so he is right there. Okay, so we don't have any room to maneuver at all. But we'll start moving up and see what we can do. Now this builder here has one more charge. Can we buy this tile and get the iron? Not yet, because we just bought that builder, so we probably don't have enough money yet, 115, but we'll get that next turn. So we may get that and just get our iron online, so we'll wait for that. Oh boy, the United States of America. It is Bull Moose Teddy, so how is he doing? Surprisingly, not as well as Lautaro. That's... And wow, what's going on with the Cree here? I wonder if he's... Let's see if we can find out what's going on. So, America... Wow, he only knows Simone Bolivar. Simone only knows us. The Cree... Wow, so he's only at war with Lautaro because we asked him to. So I'm not sure why he's doing so poorly. That's interesting. Well, we got our builder here, so we'll start moving our builder down, excuse me. And we'll get this chopped out. We can get the government plaza down. Perhaps we should do it in this city. Oh, this is just a tough call. Well, we could... what do we want to do? Let's get the iron going. We might be able to get some swordsmen, so we'll do that. That gets us a few boosts as well. The wheel, which is nice. And iron working, of course. And then this does give us another good tile to work. Let's just see, what tiles are we working here? Primarily all the best tiles, although we don't have that many left in the city. It's growing so quickly. You can probably have seen that we already have room for another district in here. And we could put the government plaza here. It just doesn't really help us much. See, ideally you want to put it in a spot where you can use the bonus it gives in adjacency to other districts. So just plopping it down somewhere, it may be necessary for us, but it's just not something we really want to do. What if we put it here? We would at least get this future commercial hub, or excuse me, theater square. An additional adjacency. A +4 is not too bad. We could do that. We could put another wonder here at some point. We could potentially get additional districts here. Let's go with this plan. It's not the best, but I think it's actually might be what we need for now. So we'll just put these here to remind us that we want to save these tiles for districts. At some point, one can go to the city and then maybe another one to our capital at some point. Oops, I deleted one of my farms. Oh no, that was my observatory. Let's put that back just so we don't forget. Okay, and then what do we want to build here? So we'll just wait and we'll put the government plaza down next turn since we don't have the money to buy this tile quite yet. Actually, probably take a couple turns, but let's keep moving forward here. What can we see? Slow moving, but we're gonna get up there eventually. We'll keep going here. We'll skip his turn. Move on to the next turn here. Let's see. They always have something interesting to say, don't they? Okay. I forgot to check this last turn and see if there's anything we can do. Can we purchase any luxury resources? We have the money for it, and it would just boost our amenities even further. So let's do this. Amber and incense for 45 gold. I mean, that's not really a problem. And then can we purchase any diplomatic favor to sell? Cree has 10, so let's do that. And then we may be able to sell that later for a premium. We'll hold on to it for now. We'll keep our horses in iron. Now, we sold a bunch of it last time. This fire stopped. That's good. We'll get rid of this. We already know. Machu Picchu and Tamanaki and Temple of Artemis. Machu Picchu and Temple of Artemis going this early is kind of strange, to be honest. That usually doesn't happen. Nagmapu. We could take that. It really doesn't seem to have much in the way of defenses. His army is actually less than ours now. Still rather substantial, but it should be... Let's see. We may actually be able to take it. still giving us 19 gold per hour. You gotta give us a little more than that. What about this? Give us a subtext. No? No. What does he want for that? He's not gonna give it to us for anything. Okay. One way or another, you will give me what I want. Yeah, I don't think so, but... I mean, we just don't really need the gold. Let's see. What would he... We should have done this, actually, initially. We should have sent him a delegation as well. I keep forgetting to do that. It's funny. You play this game forever, and there's just simple things you keep forgetting to do. But, let's see. 8 gold? I mean, you know what? That's fine. We'll do that. And he may end up liking us anyway, simply for the same reason these guys did. I mean, we have so many grievances against Lautaro.
Subject of cheese.
G.K. Chesterton is an amazing author, by the way, if you have not read any of his books. Definitely do that if you have the chance. Now, we didn't even put in the wonder construction. We totally forgot to do corvée. At this point, does it even really matter? Oh, someone stole it. Yep, see, there you go. Nope, it doesn't matter. I wonder if it would have mattered if we put that in there. But this does give us a production. Ooh, Apadana maybe. do we fall into the same trap and try to get another wonder? It would be really nice. 15 turns, if we could put corvée in. Oh, it's just taking up so much of our time because we really want this government plaza. Well, let's get the government plaza down. We'll buy this tile here because we're just making so much gold anyway. We'll put the government plaza down. We'll lock in the production of 67, and then I kind of want to get a wonder here. Apadana, though, does this really help us? 2 great work slots, 2 envoys. I just don't think it really need it. Is there anything else we can get out of settler really quick? Okay, so let's actually do that. So we'll use this huge boost of production to get a quick settler. So we'll do that instead, and then work on the government plaza later. But we got it down anyway. So let's see here. Can we move in?
Son, have you seen the reign of God? It passed and entered beneath the mountains of God. There will be a ring in the sky where the water of God has passed.
Interesting wonder. Of course he starts next to a wonder. What does he do here? 1 tile passable natural wonder plus 50% production when producing wonders in districts. That is incredible. So I would have settled this city too, although it actually doesn't say it. I think it said it does provide fresh water. That's really cool. So we're gonna start attacking the city. I don't even really know if there's much he can do about it, to be honest. We're gonna make him pay. He decided to be the aggressor here, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna get him for it. Now we don't need to chop this tile anymore, but we do want to chop these 2 tiles to put farms down. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're gonna change our plan. We're gonna make this an observatory. It's not gonna be the best observatory ever, but let's see here, this is a hill as well, right? Eventually we can get farms here in these tiles, but for now, +3, it's not, it's not great, but it's actually not too bad. So we'll do that for now, and then we should be growing, according to the sheep. Well, eventually we can buy this tile and put that down. That's good. Let's move on to the next turn. Let's see if he brings up any units to defend Mapuche. He's got to have some lying around, unless he's just totally demoralized by
and all I ask
his defeat in the past here.
And a star to steer her by.
Yeah, we didn't actually get into this. I forgot to mention this. At certain points throughout the game, there are Appease the God tournaments that pop up where you can actually build a Soothsayer unit, which we need 100 faith to do, so we actually, to be fair, couldn't have done this anyway. But the Soothsayers actually allow you to cause natural disasters, I believe to get 2 charges, and then they also provide other bonuses, including, I believe sometimes they provide bonuses to military units that they're next to. They kind of act like support units. They can stand in with your military. So we could have gotten a free one. We could have gotten some benefits to our Soothsayers, and then additional faith is actually nice. But this is something we're going to look into later. But for now, we just didn't have the faith, and it's not something that we could afford to get into at the moment. But we got our settler. Where do we want to settle? Do we want to settle down here? Not a great city down here, but it would be a city. We could settle down here. Couple choices. Let's turn the tax back on and see what were we thinking here. So one over here. Yeah, that's right. We didn't really think we wanted to do one over here. Well, let's just go clockwise here. We'll send the settler down and get this city going. Perhaps we can see some more things that way. And then we will finish our government plaza now. And we will continue moving our troops forward. we can actually just move here, attack, move here, attack, and then we'll start moving our melee troops forward, because we actually need them to take the city. This is incredible. He hasn't sent a single unit to defend this. I mean, is this within 6 tiles of our capital? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's just out of range. So actually, it would be beneficial for us to actually just demolish the city, to destroy the city. So we're going to have to do that. Now put a farm down here. It gives us more housing, and we already have 6 farms. It's something that's going to happen pretty quickly when you're playing the Maya boost, feudalism. Boosts feudalism. I mean, God, imagine having 101 science right now and not sending any units to defend your cities. Magnificent. Oh boy, here we go. 7 gold per turn. Yeah, see, if you just wait, good things come to those who wait. We're going to refuse that because we want to absolutely and entirely destroy this city. Let's see, Lautaro made peace with Poundmaker, so that didn't last long, but it did give us some gold. And then what is this war? Nalanda is now at war with us, it appears. Oh no. Yeah, Nalanda's now at war with us. So he took that. Mitla would be nice to get 1 in there. We're almost about to get an envoy. And we didn't actually change our civics last time, so we should still have diplomatic allegiance the first envoy we send, although we're going to get court history soon. Let's chop, we'll go ahead and chop this out as well. Keep that settler going down. Let's actually have our scout join the party up here. We'll just have everyone move forward. We're going to move here, and then we actually should be able to destroy this city this turn. Upgrade here to Aerostorm, and we will take Nagmapu, and we are actually not going to keep the city, we're going to raise the sun. And that does give us some grievances, but he has so many with us as well that we're practically even at this point, so it really doesn't matter too much. Units moving forward, and now that I'm thinking about it, we should have actually had the settler go up. Is it too late to do that? No, I don't think it is actually. Oh gosh, the loyalty pressure is intense. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We probably want it on this tile. Or, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could settle here. It's not the perfect spot, but it does get us next to a luxury and near a plantation. You know what? Let's actually reverse course. We're gonna go back. We're actually gonna put that right here. So we'll do add attack. We're gonna put the city right here. Not the best yields on this tile, but we have some good ones around us, as you can see. And then again, just settling next to this luxury is going to give us amenities. We don't even have to improve the tile, which is crazy. And we're already at, let's see here, +4, +4, and +3. So we're actually happy in most of our cities, or all of our cities. So it's just going to make things even better. And especially when you're at a war with people, just having that happiness is really what bogs you down if you don't have it, rather. So all the amenities are just going to be very beneficial. Mercenaries, excellent.
The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel.
We are so far above a golden age. This is actually kind of a problem. It just makes it that much harder to get one next time. But, you know, we'll keep an eye on it. And now we're just going to explore. I mean, can we even take one more city? Oh no. Lautaro, are you fool? Are you really going to make it this easy for us? An upgrade for heavy chariot number 2. Wow. +5 combat strength against damaged units, or we can go for 10 combat strength against fortified defender. Let's just keep going down here and try to get reactive. Or reflective. Is it reflective or reactive? We'll find out in a second. Let's name this the Hades Feathers. Rock Horde. The Red Foxes. Sure, let's do that. Let's keep our warriors going. We can't actually move again, so. Okay. So the Silla's going to be going over here. Do that. Let's see, did it take? No, sometimes it doesn't take if you hit the attack by accident. Keep our scout moving. Okay, what did we just finish over here? That's right, the library. So now we're at 29 science per turn, and we are making, it's going to be 4 great scientist points per turn. So still behind the pack, but it's not bad. And then we'll get that going. It's only going to be 6 turns. We do have that envoy, so we're actually going to put this into Mitla, and we're going to get 1 science in the capital every library building, which will be 3 science. And then actually get the 2 envoys. And then, let's see, 65 production. This chop is 72. Let's do it. Done. And now we have a +4 observatory completed. And we will, might as well get started in the library, right? Let's do that. Only 7 turns. There's things we could be doing, but I mean, why not a library? That's going to help us out a lot. Man, if we could get this settler, that'd be huge as well. Ah, he's smart. He ran away. This is an odd. Look at this. This is such an odd continent here. So many choke points.
When wasteful war shall statues overturn. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened.
Can we get the Great Library? We don't have much vision, so searching for it is rather pointless. Is it still available? It doesn't look like it is. So someone already has. You've got to be kidding me. I don't think I've ever gotten it in a single game. Well, let's just double check. What does it require? Let's see. Must be adjacent to a campus owned by the city. That's it. Oh, that's right, but we can't do that actually because we're surrounding all our campuses with farm. I mean, it should still allow us to build it. So it looks like someone did take it. Man, we just can't catch a break on this, huh? These wonders, we can't get a single one. At this point, it may be the actual sea wonders that we could get. We've actually gotten Jebel Barkal a few times. Oh, that actually, I mean, again, we don't have a place to build it because we don't have any desert. But that actually would help us. It's too bad we don't have any desert. Maybe the Great Lighthouse. Maybe we'll go for that later. So let's think about what we want to research next. Nothing has been boosted. So it may do as well just get the wheel, get the watermill, get construction. We could do that. Ancient walls we could do relatively quickly. So we may do, let's do wheel, and then we'll go for machinery and try to get the crossbowmen. Since we don't have a ton of iron, men-at-arms and swordsmen aren't really going to help us. We could also eventually try also go for military tactics from mathematics, because we will have this boosted as well shortly. And for civic, I mean, defensive tactics seems like the way to go. Not that we necessarily need these cards here or the mausoleum, but it's boosted. Might as well keep going. Or we could do military training here, because you have the encampment coming soon. We'll do this for now. And then a governor title. Do we want to put Victor in there? Victor is the best governor for war, especially since we're going to be hopefully capturing cities soon. Maybe let's take a little peek and see what we're looking at here. No walls again. What is going on? The problem here is, let's move in a little bit further. Wow, so he's just building wonders like crazy. Excuse me. Okay, so I mean, is he building walls? It doesn't look like it. You can actually see the outline of the walls starting, like the actual process of them going on in the actual game if they're doing it. So he isn't starting walls yet. He's building. He's building the Meenakshi temple here. The fool. So wow, I mean this actually works here. We can get this going. So yeah, this telling me about this housing we need. Government plaza is going to be done. Let's keep going. And as usual, we need more builders. Just not enough builders. Let's do this. Our capital has so much to do that we're going to take Liang and actually reassign her to Koba. And this actually would be good because it would allow us to put fisheries down potentially in the future if we get that upgrade. And then what we can do is we can actually take Pingala and put him in Wakam-Nal, and that will actually boost our science and culture substantially. Oh, well, actually 15%. That's, you know, there with the chance to do more later on as we go down the tree here. And then we are, as you can see, getting another governor title in 9 turns, so to speak. So let's see. So research and construction. Let me just double check I'm doing this correctly. So construction requires a water mill. So we'll keep games and rec going until we have enough for the boost, and then we'll switch off. Horsemen up. Settlers still going. Let's keep moving forward. We just have so much era score. Wow, so he's hurting for gold. Yeah, let's see. He's got 81. What's his gold per turn? We can't tell. We don't have enough visibility. That probably means not much. Let's see, plus 10, plus 25, wow, plus 13. And of course, we're making. No, we're not taking this deal. Of course, we're making 50 per turn. Yeah, see, defending in these situations is so great. Let's see, what is their mutation strike now? Plus 5. Wow, so somehow they're getting these kills. That to me is crazy. Okay, let's move on. I don't actually know if moving on to a wonder stops the protection of the wonder. It may not actually be what we want. But we'll start moving our units in. We're gonna move. He can't move and attack because there's no space. We can move and attack here though, because we want those promotions. Can we actually? No, we don't want to do that. The 42 garrison strength, so they must have crossbows. I think that's what that means. If you didn't know, the garrison defense strength is, we can't, he could have a governor here too, we can't tell. Actually, I think it still shows you. It shows you governor here with a question mark. So no governor, so this is probably coming from their highest damage ranged units, which at 42, I mean, that's got to be a crossbowman, right? So he's probably got them somewhere. Why they're not here, I don't know. But I mean, that just makes our life a lot easier. Thank you, Teddy. I will do my... Oh... Okay, so this is what 103 science per turn gets you. Knights versus heavy chariots. This could be bad. And as you can see, here's the Soothsayer unit. We can't see it. Unless, can we click on it? No. But he's actually got him in formation with his warrior that he has borrowed from who here? Nalanda. Okay. This is not going to be easy now. We may actually want to see if we can get peace. Can we do any damage to the city? See, we can't do any damage at all. This knight, 52 strength, we just don't really have what it takes. So, let's pillage. 67 faith, that's actually huge, since we can't really get that faith. We wouldn't have enough movement to survive and pillage somewhere else. Can we? So he was asking for peace. We may be able to take it now. He was going to give us 81 gold. Give us the silk texts. No. He will, but that's not worth it for us, obviously. 81 gold, man, that's really it we can get. 20, if you didn't know, for some reason, I'm not sure why, 20 is the most diplomatic favor they will give you at one time. Even if they will give you more, it's just 20 at a time. Could we take his horses? We don't really need them, but, I mean, we might as well just get everything he's got, right? 18 is the most we can hold. Can I steal this? Oh, come on, give me your dang luxuries. Give me your iron? No. This is not a great trade deal for me. Well, that's the best we're going to get, and he is going to annihilate us with that knight. So, we must wait. We must wait, but we will not forget the harms he has done against our empire, and we shall return. Whoops, yep, forgot about that. Kicks your units out of his borders if you don't have open borders. So, hey, want some open borders? That sounds pretty good, huh? How about you give me some of this too? No, you don't want to give me any of that. How about just one? No. Oh, so actually 20 was the max you wanted to give me. Maybe it's per turn? I'm not exactly sure how that works. You can't give me any gold. This is crazy. But this may be the best I can get anyway. I forgot to ask for that in the peace deal. Well, we'll take that. And now we can move our warrior back. And I think we'll just we'll sit here menacingly for a while. Our scout will go and explore up here. We'll move our units. Now we'll just leave them here for now. Aerostorm. We're not gonna pillage the road now. We'll name the crazy bow. That's perfect. Horseman is actually going to go back now, just in case we get these zombies popping up in our cities. He can defend that. We'll move one of our hull chase back. And the rest of them... Got an archer up here. So he doesn't have... This isn't a crossbow. So it must have been the knights that's giving him the strength. I thought it had to be ranged units. I could be wrong about that. And we actually have enough to get a warrior. So we actually should start moving one of our warriors over, and we can get more iron next to that new spot here. Let's move on to the next turn. Ah, we're getting a religion. Come on, man, really? Like, what did we do to you? Throw all these insults away. So construction has been boosted. So now we're going to switch off engineering. We're just going to be real cheeky and go for construction, get that done, and then we can get ancient walls in the capital really quickly, and that will finish off. It will finish off engineering for us, and then we can go to machinery. And then we're probably going to want to get pikemen. He's got knights, but pikemen, they're weaker than knights, but they do get extra bonuses against cavalry units, so it should actually be what we need to take on those knights. And even though we have more iron, and we'll have it shortly, for the moment, is he really going to... I may actually be able to block him, because I don't want him settling before I do. Let's settle now. Nice. So we get the new continent, we get the free builder. We're within 5 tiles, so we'll do that. And then, let's see, we need farms. So we probably want to start chopping these. Actually, these are hills, so we can't get farms anyway. Yeah, there's no real easy spots. I can get a farm here. I can get a farm here. Get a farm here, so not bad. So let's actually work our way. We'll work clockwise. Excuse me. We'll get this this mine improved. It gets us another luxury. So we're up to. I mean, look at this: six amenities, 5 amenities, 5 amenities, 4. That's just absolutely crazy. The amount of luxuries we have already. Insane start. Do we actually have any extra ones? No, I don't think we do. Let's see. Does anyone want to buy this yet? Teddy, 4 gold per turn. That's actually pretty good. Can we get 8, 12? Wow. Okay. I mean, this ain't gonna do much for us because everyone's gonna hate us soon once we start warring. So, yeah, 25. I mean, let's just take all this money. We don't even know where he is. So, all right, what we're doing here, we're just trying to prevent him from settling. This sometimes works. They may look elsewhere. Actually, he may not even be able to settle here anymore. Yeah, he's gonna be forced up here anyway. So, though he could be cheeky and try to come over here. They may do that. They do stupid things like that all the time. The AI, I mean. So we'll see. Tough choice. Well, I think for now I'm just going to take Victor, just so we have him, and we'll put him in El Mirador. This is probably a little bit too early to be doing this, to be honest, but I'm just thinking, yep, just like we thought, this kind of ends. And another 1-tile mountain obstruction. We have these all over the place here. They just don't really want us to get to where we want to go. And this isn't a mountain. Actually, yeah, they got one here. That's just the way this is. This little island is just the one mountain block. Well, so we're going to leave our units here. We'll fortify. You might get mad that our troops are on the way, but I mean, who cares? Another unit name, the Rock Strikers, the King's Breathers. That's, I'm not sure what to think about that. The Colonial Knockers. That's fantastic. It's not very threatening, but actually, we're going to put these guys in alert status. And they should just stay here for a while. We're going to move our horsemen back to the city. We'll move our Hulche. Actually, we'll keep our Hulche over here. And then Games and Rec will be done. Let's see, research construction. We could actually, let's move off of Games and Rec. We'll just start on theology, just for a little bit. We don't really need this, but we will want to get it eventually for the envoy. So we'll finish this, and that way Games and Rec will finish by itself once we build the water mill. Actually, I thought we already did that. Am I crazy? We already did. So no, once construction is done, I mean, then that'll actually finish that for us. Let's keep going. Oh, bro. Yeah, whatever. I'll just take the free double favor. So it's like, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever you say. And then we're just going to go over to our boy Teddy and take all of his money. He's making... we don't know. He might actually even have any money. Let's see. Teddy, you want some diplo favor? Oh no, he's not. He's not. He's done. Wait a minute, that can't be. I refuse to accept this. I refuse to accept this. Okay, that's strange how that does that. Maybe it's because he only wanted a certain amount. Let's see. Simone would actually be. Oh no, he's. So we're actually. Actually, I clicked that wrong. Let's do this. We'll try again. Will he give us the 4? He will. Will he give us the 6? Yeah, okay. And we'll just bump that up by 1. No, not worth it. Let's do this. We'll take the 6. So Teddy actually does want it, but the Kree are still not understanding how valuable this is. Let's go right back. Can we sell it right back? Just take everyone's gold? Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. We've kind of taken everyone's gold here. Okay. So our scout is, I mean, at this point, he's basically useless. I can try. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. How did he do that? They had enough move to get through here? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, well, I'm just going to be a total dick and just block everything off here. So let's just double check what tiles. Yeah, we're just going to be like, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. We're just going to mess with the AI here. Okay, library's completed. Let's get the harbor started, or do we want a builder? Yeah, no, we gotta get some builders going. Working the best tiles, I think so. Yeah, we'll get some builders going with the harbor started in a little bit. We got our wall coming soon. We're gonna move our hull trade down a little bit just to look for more zombies that might be coming up. And we're just gonna stay in position here. And just try and block him from doing anything. We'll move in this spot as well. It's kind of silly, but I keep forgetting. Let's check what Shinto does. Shintoism. Jesuit education. Oh, purchase campus and theater square district buildings with faith. Wow. Okay, so that's actually really good for us. I mean, it's not Crusade or anything, but does anyone even have Crusade? It's doubtful. No, of course not. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Trader is done. Got that trading post done. So we can potentially think of moving him over to Mexico City next time. Yeah, here come more zombies.
If bread is the first necessity of life, recreation is a close second.
Alright, so finishing engineering did finish games and rec for us. We don't really need to finish theology right now. Although, do we want the envoy? Let's take a look. We could send a trade route. Oh, Poundmaker took Mexico City. You missed it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Holy Site, trade route. We could remove his suzerainty of Mexico City if we wanted to. We could get it and put one in the Landa for the extra science. Yeah, we'll just keep going on theology and get that for the extra science. Now let's change our policies here. We're not actually at war at the moment, so elite forces isn't really necessary. Is there something else we can put in there instead here? Let's just take a quick look. Perhaps the builder card, that actually might be decent. Natural philosophy, the 14 science would be huge. Oh my goodness, yeah, you know, we might have to do that. And then, do we want to get the builders a little bit faster? Yeah, that could help. We have one more envoy to send, so we'll leave this in just for a few turns from now when we can use it again. And then conscription. We don't really need any more military units at the moment, so this I think will be okay, unless I wanted to start trying to get some quick galleys after the builders are done. This may actually be worthwhile. I'll put this in for now since we don't really need the 5 gold. I may not end up using it, but just in case we see an opportunity. And our wall's finished just in time. As you can see, it's good to have military units around. Usually your walls are enough to handle the zombies, but if you have any civilian type units around, they can actually sometimes kill them. It depends. They don't usually go for them, but I've seen it happen. So we'll get machinery here, get crossbows, and then we'll work up to military tactics. And then we may want to get shipbuilding at some point soon too. So the walls are done. We can get the monument, get the encampment. Is there a good spot for the aqueduct? Since we lost our wonder, we may want to put it there. Let's see. We don't want to destroy this farm, obviously. Well, yeah, let's do it here, I guess. Gives us more housing. We'll just put that down here, and then I think we may actually finish. We want to finish the monument here. Warlord's Throne is going to be crucial for us as well. We could get another settler out. Could get that swordsman, excuse me. Catapults. There's just so much we can do in this city. Get the encampment finished. Let's get that done since we're losing out on the great generals pretty badly. Let's get that done. We meant to do that sooner, but okay, now we pushed him, so he's probably going to go up here somewhere. That's fine. We just didn't want him settling. Actually, maybe we should have let him settle next to us. Just could have declared war again, but that's okay. We just want him going away. We're just basically wasting his time is what we're doing. And we're going to move our scout over here. And we're just going to leave everyone else on alert for now. Except we will start moving our warriors back to upgrade them. Put you on alert here. Let's see what they do. Where is that zombie? So we'll actually go over here. And now we'll go, oh my goodness, 12 gold per turn. 3 food to production. I mean, this is kind of a tough one here. The envoy would be nice. Work towards a suzerainty. We may need that at some point in the future. 12 gold would be helpful. How are we doing here as far as food production? Food and production are pretty low. We may actually need to keep sending this to our capital. Maybe the best choice since we don't have a ton of production tiles at the moment. We could buy some. Maybe we'll use the power of money. We're gonna use the power money, buy our way out of this problem. What tiles are we working here? Some decent ones. We could buy, is this a 3-2 tile? 3-1. Could buy the 1-3 tile. There's a couple things we could do. Let's see, what can we purchase? Let's use our money and buy some things. Watermill would give us production. That would be helpful. Food production. Yeah, let's do that. That solves that problem a little bit. We could just buy the money, but the city builds things so quickly it's not really worth it. We could buy a builder. We could buy a galley. And we just get so much money. I think we'll save it for now, though. You know, maybe we will buy a... Well, we get the builder card in. We'll let the builders go. We'll save our money a little bit. We don't want to be too extravagant, just in case we do need to start upgrading. That's right, I forgot we actually want to start upgrading, so maybe we should save our money for that. Crossbows are very expensive early on. So we're getting our warriors in here, get these guys upgraded. Get the quarry down for the additional production in this city once it grows in a few turns. And then we could shop work these out to actually give us growth and production towards these walls. Could start working on those galleys. You know what? That may actually be the best thing for the city to do at the moment. Let's do, we'll do 2 galleys here. Do 2 galleys, and that will actually give us the boost to shipbuilding. I mean, our science is actually pretty decent right now, so we don't really need the boosts, but I kind of got in the habit of doing it. If you can, it's a good thing to do to get those boosts, because sometimes you're not going to be in the same situation with science, and it's going to be a lot more difficult for you. Let's see, we're missing trades. We could potentially purchase some more luxuries. So he's still interesting. So he's still selling this for cheap. I wonder why. Can we purchase any more luxuries here? Get tea. America will do that. I mean, we're just looking. Let's once again look at our city's yields real quick. Actually, can we see the happiness? I think we can see the happiness on the screen. Yeah, 20%. Ecstatic cities. I mean, this is kind of why I like buying these amenities if you can. Even though the growth is slowed in these cities because we don't have housing quite yet. I'm trying to work on that. Is it worth it to just buy a granary in here, to be honest? It may actually be... I may actually just do that. It's a little bit of a waste of money, but it keeps that city growing. And then this city, we're going to try to get some housing down. I think I may send this builder up here immediately. Just to try to get some housing down in that city with the farms. We still had 5 mutation strength.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology.
Now, this isn't really a useful civic for us to have researched, but it does get us this envoy, and we're going to go and put that in the Landa for the plus. It's going to be +1 science, and then we have 2. Actually, is it 3 libraries now? Let's double check. Do we hit the library here? I can't remember. I think we finished that. Yeah. So it's actually 3 libraries. So this is going to be a large boost in faith. Excuse me, in science. So we'll go ahead and put this into the Landa. Yeah. So now we're up to 73.4. So just like that, it's been since we started. We were at what 20, 30 something, and we're already 30 away almost from Lautaro, so that's helped us. I mean, we're doing pretty good on that front. Just, oh my god, what the heck is going on over here? Okay, we may need some help. Get these warriors going. They're gonna get them. Where did this knight go? Where did he go? Oh, I don't know. That's funny. All right, we're gonna try to scout his lands out and see what we can do. Still hasn't improved this. Eastern Orthodoxy. What would that give us? Divine Inspiration. Of course, it's actually smart for him to pick this because he got this wonder booster right next to him, and he had such good science. He was able to get to them faster. And then +5 faith is nice. It doesn't really help him much though. Yeah, and then the other thing I actually forgot to mention that we were dealing with is fighting Lautaro with a golden age is a huge problem. Lautaro is, in my opinion, he's one of the strongest civilizations in the game. I'm not going to be able to look at it here. Let's see if I can pull up his abilities real quick. I think it's his leader ability. Yes, so it's called Swift Hawk, +10 combat strength when fighting free cities or civilizations that are in a golden or heroic age. Defeating an enemy unit within the borders causes loyalty problems, blah blah blah. Yeah, let's get some other things, but this is 10 combat strength, along with the additional, I believe it's 4 or 5 that the AI gets just for being on deity difficulty, makes it near impossible to attack Lautaro when you have a golden age. So it was fine now since we're in a dark age, but time is ticking here. Next turn is 2. So essentially, we probably aren't going to be able to go to war with him next era. We made a mistake, but it's a good chance we get a dark age next time. And it may be something we want to do, because otherwise I'm not really sure how we're going to take him out. Let's see here. These hill tiles we can make into mines. Let's chop one of these out. Get us some food. This horseman will, he's just going to stay fortifying, heal. Zombie will kill himself on us. And then we're going to start moving these warriors down. And let's see. Is there anything we want to do? We want to leave this in. We're building those boats now. Natural philosophy helps us a ton. Diplomatic League we just used, and we can't do that anymore at the moment. It's unlikely we'll meet anyone first time, so I think we'll put in Charismatic Leader just to get that going. We'll keep Elcom going, help us get the builders out a little bit quicker in Koba. And yeah, keep going here.